so I go back. Retrace your own in a stack and life hacks. Let's not revisit our panic attacks. Life's hard enough, swap the tic-tacs. Give clean a try, Jack. Feed the fiend a Big Mac. I've tried that, and it's right back to blackjack. So breathe, just breathe.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Look at Cleveland. They hold a 1-game lead in the series, looking to take 2 straight before going on the road.
And you've heard the adage, a playoff series doesn't start until someone wins on the road. I'm not so sure about that. I mean, as the top seed, all they have to do is take care of business on their home court. They did that in their last game. We'll see if that's the case again here tonight.
Yeah, and you talk about pressure. Winning this game would have them going on the road with very little pressure on them. Games 3 and 4 won't be nearly as nerve-wracking if they get it done here today.
Now here's Durant after LeBron James's miss.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
On the wing, James. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Green, no luck. 3-pointer, Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
Now, here is Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Pass to Tatum. Adebayo the screen. Now LeBron. Lillard outside. Outside, George. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a 3-point play chance here. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. That one drops. He ties it up.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Now, here is Irving. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Green, the screen. KD's shot is off. To the inside. James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Thompson.
Bully ball. LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
Both good from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Here's KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
Not easy amongst the trees to get that score, but he just stayed poised.
And finished off by KD.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Here's Irving following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Durant for three. Connects from three-point range. Durant's got 9. Left side, George. Latrey. Warriors with the rebound.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
And here's Thompson. He has yet to score. Outside, KD. The rebound by James. Cavaliers trailing. Pass to George. From downtown. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
Outside Irving. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And the basket by Lillard.
Well, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They trail by 1. Pass to KD. There's the drive.
Man, great tenacity from Durant there. I mean, he makes it so difficult to guard him without fouling.
First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him.
You look across the league, so many games are won or lost at the foul line. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Joakim Noah.
You know, Jordan's size is part of the reason why he draws as many fouls as he does. They just have a tough time getting through his body without fouling.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. In the corner, Horford with it. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Brown outside. Rebounded by Anthony. And it's the Warriors' ball. .35 left to play in the first quarter. Second shot opportunity. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Doing damage from long range, elevating his offense.
High post, KD. And Anthony gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Inside, Anthony runs into some contact, but he stays strong and focused and finds a way to work through it.
Here's Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the Warriors making a change here. Down low. And stolen by Booker. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
There's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Noah the screen. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Outside, Jordan. Pass to Anthony. On the wing, Booker. Three-pointer. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
James in the post. Right side, Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Again, James missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now here's Booker. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Lobs it up for Jordan. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation.
Now into the lineup for your Cavaliers. Number 41, Bam Adebayo.
James looking it over. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Lets it go from the wing. And it's good. 2 points. LeBron's got the first basket of the second quarter for Cleveland.
And finally, someone scored.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Substitution for your Cavaliers.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. On the wing, Booker. A 3-ball. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
And they've done a great job knocking down
Oh, boy,
great shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Practice lang nga eh.
Here's Holiday.
Paikot-ikot. Tira na. Greeners.
Pocket 6. Drives to the hoop. Off on the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the
Foul. Dar-dar mo.
They were there.
Nice job
Nanapit.
grinding through and earning the whistle. Caldwell Pope felt it coming and just pushed through.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Warriors leading by 4. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Over to the left wing. And stolen by Patterson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5.
Foul. Ay, gosh.
Can't hit. KD looking around.
Sa defense. Ano papascreen? Hindi kayo papascreen.
Teardrop shot.
Eh, nadaya po. Grabe.
Durant.
Just a natural born scorer. Kevin Durant is especially elusive and skilled at converting on the drive.
Out left to the wing. Lillard from outside. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Warriors shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. The free throw drops for Durant.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Here's Jokic. No scoring in this one. Shoots over Patterson. The rebound by Noah. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Caldwell Pope with it. Picked up by Thompson. And he gets it to go.
Hey, now watch out when Caldwell Pope is on the attack. He penetrates inside fast.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Warriors. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Now, here's Lillard. He has 5. In the corner, it's James. Picked by Horford. From deep. And it's LeBron missing.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Durant soaring in for the deuce.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
That one drops for him. George has got his 2nd basket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
By Durant. Here's Irving. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Ron right side. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the king is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative, draws lots of fouls.
And the first one drops.
They've scored really well this quarter. Keep it up, and they'll find themselves right back in it.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
Now, here is Irving. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Now George. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Hey, give Jokic credit. He's worked hard on his body and his defensive game.
Now into lineup for your Cavaliers. Number 12, Jason Tatum.
1:44 left now here in the second. Outside Irving. From outside the arc. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. 5 on the clock. Over Thompson. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Draymond Green grabs the miss.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Now here's Anthony. 7 points in the game. Inside. Jokic, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Back to George.
That's how you power that one down, young fella.
He went hard to the hoop and did not disappoint when he got there.
Passivity is a no-no. You've got to attack.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Warriors lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in game 2. Cavaliers trailing. To the middle. Hook flush by Tatum.
Oh, the young swingman showing off his hops there. Tatum just powered that one down.
They kick it out to Green. On the wing, Booker. Jason Tatum grabs the ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leaders.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Tries to save it. Jordan with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Booker. Booker sinks the 3.
No doubt Booker has tremendous confidence in that jumper. Feels like he can score from anywhere.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
The Warriors have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. Both free throws good for Irving. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Tatum gets it inside.
Excellent execution down there. Tatum looking to attack from this area whenever he can.
Irving looking over the floor. Outside Anthony. to Booker. Inside. Here's Green. Joakim Noah grabs the miss.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to...
Oh,
Goodness! That was special! And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Outside Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time, rising up for the dunk.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution on the court.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Booker in the corner. Screen by Durant. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Brown. A tight game here in Cleveland. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Tatum. Clock at 4. An easy 2 points on the layup. Tatum's got 8 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Kept alive. Booker, right side. Tries again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I love the total commitment from Booker against the foul. He doesn't just give up on the attempt.
Both free throws good from Booker. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Brown. Outside Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Well-timed play that time by Portis. He's a load coming downhill.
KD is Green. Down low. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. It's on Bobby Portis.
Boy, that's a tough physical play there. Puts the defense in a tough spot and able to get the call.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Their usual strong work at the line has been on display here tonight. Then again, they almost never have an off night at the stripe.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 5. James in the high post. Clock at 6. Wow, the athleticism of LeBron James.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work. Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Jokic with the steal. And stolen by Lillard. There's the triple. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Lillard's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
I tell you what, any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it means you're getting the kind of looks you want on offense, and you're being smart about it, and you're knocking down the good shots that you get.
James on the follow. And now a 4-point Cavalier lead.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here is Lillard after the three-pointer from KD. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line for 3.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Warriors trailed by 4. Thompson outside. Back to KD. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. They get it back. Jordan. And Jordan slams it in.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Now here's James. 15 points in the game. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside, KD. Durant, money from deep.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
To the inside. And James throws it down.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Now here's Durant. 26 points for him.
He made extra sure that goes in.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. Three-pointer, Lillard. Jordan with the rebound. The Warriors leading. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to KD. And they recover it. It's Durant on the wing. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And now a 4-point Warrior lead.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
The shot by Lillard. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And that's a crucial three there. They've cut it close going into the fourth. This is far from over.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Warriors. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Golden State now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Irving. Pass to Jokic. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
Here is Lillard, covered by Irving. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And a wide open look for Irving. Good, nothing but net. And the Warriors lead by 1.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
6 on the shot clock. Oh!
Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
And here is Howard. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Irving to the paint. Out to Thompson. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Lillard throws it down.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert. Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
On the wing, Irving. Here's Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Horford.
Look, that's what it takes to succeed inside. Grit and determination.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Lillard outside. Into the lane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, that time Leonard's speed on the drive forced the defense to make a mistake, and they ended up committing the foul.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Outside Irving. Fires the three. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his fifth make on 9 shots from the floor.
Some of the quickest hands in the NBA. Kyrie showing you that quick release there.
And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. It's good. 16 points for Kyrie Irving. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
To the middle. Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Really, really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
Lillard outside. George looking over the floor. Pass to Patterson. Pulls up. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Timeout, Warriors.
Okay, everyone. Look who's running onto the court. Your pass.
And the Warriors making a change here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed the team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with his three. Stolen by Tatum. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
Outside Irving. Kicks it out to Booker. Golden State moving the ball around. Trying to shoot. Durant for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Here's the break. For three, Caldwell Pope. Booker pulls it in. Warriors leading by 3. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Booker left side. To the inside. Here's Durant. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Tatum down low. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And you have to love the poise this young man plays with. Tatum already relishing the moment.
Irving with the ball. Pass to Booker. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Outside Durant. A 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 1-point game.
The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there. He's going to get it for them.
Irving from long range. And the 3 ball is good. Irving's got 10 points in the quarter.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
On deep, James.
And one, bro. Whoa, man.
And that's a bounce back 3, and they're back in the lead.
The crowd is starting to get nervous, but now they're just fired up. An incredible ball game going down the stretch.
Back to Irving. Out to Anthony. Fires for 3. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. LeBron outside. It's stolen by Anthony. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots, folks.
Booker outside. And here's KD for 3. Kept alive. Here's Jokic. Outside, KD. Outside, Anthony. Beyond the arc. Jason Tatum grabs the board. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now. Again and again, they're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
2 shots.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Pass to Booker. Jacks up a 3. Misses the tray. They foul intentionally.
Yan ang gusto ko.
At this point.
Boker, nagpadaog. Open. Legal screening.
Kakabahan pa eh.
Kakabahan pang. Kalamang mo naman, ikabahan pa.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to
Let's
hit the
free
second
throw.
one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 4. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet.
Pag defense kasi yan.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's what they're talking about. I mean, it's their only chance. And even if it's a long shot, it is a chance.
Here's Irving. Off the inbound
Uy.
pass.
Goal.
Well, a careless foul.
Foul pa? All block.
3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely
The-
some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls out there.
Yeah.
Defender, challenge, but run by.
Puras daya ay.
God. Di man nga ni mag-green ka nimo.
It's tipped. Timeout.
Kaya pa.
What do you think we're going to see here?
They're in a tough spot right now.
Mag-green.
Barely
Daya.
enough time to catch and shoot.
Mag-green na. Mag-green.
Thompson for three. Oh,
Wow.
they had a chance, but no good. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat of
Yan
the
ang gusto
series.
ko.
Up now, Greg.
So tight game every quarter. Yan ang gusto ko. Mo di gusto ko eh. Malas sa tres. O kaya illegal screen. Pero
Part-time si KD.
nakataya.
Purpose.
Yes. Nakataya po yung referee sa Warriors. Pero panalo pa rin kaagos. Kaya Irving, hindi ginamit to. 0-3 sa 3. Yan, gusto ko. Boker, nagpatalo. Yung si J.R. Smith at to, sure ball.
Hindi pa yan. Ito dinidevelop pa eh.
Yan, gusto
Point.
Clay Thompson. Oh, man. Parang realistic talaga to. Okay, guys.
Hero top 3.
Oh, man. 17 minutes. Gagawa nga, cardio. Cardio Dalisa.
Cardio.
Nagka...
Si Green. Uy, si Green. Si Green. Cardio.
Triple single jet.
Yung mga yan, cardio man. Protect.
Pero pala si Garnett. Tsaka si Rozier. Oh, man.
Maluya kayo. Maluya pa. Maluya si Garnett eh.
Rozier? Kuha din si Rozier baga. Taon baga din Rozier. Ayan natin. Biggest lead. Oh, man. Takambak. Fourth quarter kasi. Third quarter.